Hi, I'm Mark Brown, this is Small Wonder, and this is an intro video to a project we're working on at the moment called the Mecha Mashup, which is a bit of fun, really. It's a combination of several model kits, one of which is this by Hezagara, which is the Mark 44 Ammonites kit. It's a 1/20th scale mecha robot kit from a Japanese comic book, let's say. Probably not the polite way of calling it, but they are basically walking robots with men inside them. Now I'm going to combine that with this, which is a Hobby Boss kit, Russian T-34 76 tank, and that provides me with all the gubbins to make a 48th scale walking tank, because the Hobby Boss kit is a 48th scale kit and the Ammonites one is a 20th scale. Now the Ammonites, of course, is science fiction, it's futuristic, so it's all curvy, so I'm trying to make it sort of 1946 diesel punk kind of thing, World War II sort of looking, and by combining the two kits we're going to end up with a walking Russian World War II tank. Now if you build up the kit, the Ammonite kit, there for example is the body, looks very futuristic, but if I combine it with lots of pieces from the Russian tank, we're going to end up with something looking a bit more like that, and I'll show you pretty much before and after. So this is what I have on the desk at the moment. This is the one I've already built. This is the main body. Here are two legs, 2 feet, 2 arms, a gun, and that, as you can see, is the T-34 turret. Everything is combined together, so the turret goes on there, and there you have your tank body. Now on this side of the model bench I have things that have not quite yet finished. These are the Ammonite parts, because in the kit for the Ammonites there are actually 2 kits, there are 2 models in there. So there's the feet, there's the gun, and so on and so forth. At this stage of production, the second pair of legs here have been glued together. They assemble pretty quickly and they have these polycaps in them, so everything actually is articulated on the Ammonite and flexible, and it assembles pretty quickly, and you can see here the movable ball and socket joint. Now that's going to be quite useful because it's going to allow me to delay assembly of the Ammonite until pretty late, and then I can actually create a diorama around the terrain that I'm going to plan. I don't have to set up in advance the position of the walking tank. I can actually articulate it and move it into the position I want to, and when they are finished they will go together and look a little bit like this one that's already been completed. Now some of the differences between the two at the moment are not necessarily that obvious, but I'm going to point them out to you now. To make it look less like a science fiction model and more like a retro past history model, I've added things like rivets, I've added weld seams all around here. These are weld seams, and they've been glued on from stretched sprue. So all in all, I basically try to make it a bit of a simpler shape and try and flatten out many of the surfaces to make it more like a World War II tank. Now the Hobby Boss kits in the Hezagara Ammonite kits are not the only ones being utilised for this project. I also have a wide variety of stowage kits, and they'll give me plenty of bolt-on accessories for the kits. And if you look carefully to what we've done already, you can see here, these items here are stowage items. These items here are. I've also created a basket here for stowage. I'm also using this flak kit 48 scale for various extra items, which include the guns here on the Ammonite kit. The brown items are from the flak kit. Also, we have for the diorama, we have another Tamiya 48 scale item, barricade set, which I shall definitely be using tank traps. And final item is the Russian infantry and tank crew from Tamiya 48 scale, and they will definitely be a ride on tank crew. So when all the things are bolted together, there'll be a diorama covered in tank traps, barbed wire, and the 2 walking Russian tanks with infantry around them and riding onto them. I'll be working on this project through the rest of 2016, and I'll be giving you video updates as we go through the project. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.